So three things I would like to highlight. The first one, of course, is the challenge we've been given as private sector in terms of how we articulate our requests or our proposals to national government, either through Treasury or other stakeholders, in terms of what we would want the tax landscape, for example, to look like, and other policy initiatives. We really need to walk this journey very closely with the public sector side, both parliamentarians as well as pure governments, for us to be able to do, at a minimum, explain why we are asking for various proposals, clarify the impact of the request we are making, both in terms of revenue collection as well as impact on the economy in terms of growth. And number three, to also take into account what government is also aiming to do. What are the reasons certain proposals come from government? I think the last thing for us is that there's a confirmation that KEPSA really does have a voice, and that the National Assembly, the government actually does want to hear from KEPSA. They want to hear what the sectors think, what the industry groups think, why they're asking what they ask, what support they need. There is what business wants, i.e. the private sector, but it's also what the rest of the, shall I say, the population wants. So there are points to do with how are we supporting the people who are not employed. How are we also voicing support for policies that enable people to get opportunity in our country? How are we voicing support for foreign investors that want to come and invest in our economy? So I think as much as we are pushing for the private sector agenda, I think it's also good that, at least from the discourse we've had today, to also strike a good balance to accommodate the need for policies that also enable the rest of us to also get a foothold in the economy, and of course then contribute to that.